get into more of the music, how do you think you got saved? Cause we know you saved, and we know you love God, and we know that you rap about God and rap about the things that God has put in your life. What made you sit down and be like, this is it? Like, I'm tired of it, Lord. I need more of you. And, you know, was it a breakthrough, or did something major happen in your life? Like, what happened, man?
I think let me start from here. I think when my granny, when I was younger, would always, before we go to sleep, she would always pray. You know what I'm saying? And that stuck with me because I was asleep in the bed and I always saw her kneel down on her knees praying. But I would face the wall because I'm like, oh, Granny, what you doing? You know, like that. And the next thing I know, I wake up with oil on my head, you know, all that type of stuff, man. So I felt like, you know, at that point in time, well, I always remembered that, bro. And I always felt like it was always a covering. God had always put somebody in my life to let me know you're covered. You ain't gonna go too far because I got you. So, I would say I got baptized. I think at 13. I think it was maybe. Okay. I don't know. I wasn't serious about it, but I got baptized because everybody else in the church was getting. All the other kids get baptized.
That's what we've been taught, you know.
Yep.
If
So,
you don't know, you know.
And then from there, I grew up. Of course, I dealt with. I think when I got locked up, I think I really realized that, hey man, I gotta do something different.
And when was that? When did you get locked up?
First time?
I'm just saying,
the first time, man, I got locked up for it's a little, was it weed? I think it was, I don't know, marijuana or whatever. But I got locked up, man, and had to sit for like a month or whatever, man. And I realized that the Lord was trying to get my attention. You know what I'm saying? Because it could have been something else. It could have been way worse than it was. Right. And I sat down and I remember saying, Lord, if you get, here it go, the famous line that I know everybody say. Don't front. Okay, how hard of a gangster you is.
I didn't
oh my God.
Time, so
Lord, if you get me out of this one,
I'm gonna fly straight.
I'm gonna be alright. You know what I'm saying? I got you. I owe you one.
Man.
And I did that. And I think then I still wasn't together, bro. But that was the process.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So to answer your question, man, I think that God had preserved me for that time. But I didn't start being serious with him until I realized that I just couldn't take it no more. You know, I was popping pills, I was doing all this type of stuff, and I'm faced with so many gunshot battles and all that type of stuff, just being real, bro. Faced with so many times, you know, going behind the bars and all that, and then I just feel like I just got tired of it. I got tired of just, you know, not being able to do what I want to do, being on papers and all this stuff. I got tired of it. I'm like, I'm sick of it. I'm done with it. Lord, I'm sorry. What do I have to do? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it was still it's still a process to this day.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not, you know, I don't think no man can say I'm perfect, but I think the thing is that God wants us to do is to be willing. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? And to be humble and be his vessel, bro. So I feel like, you know, God had already before time predestined, he had already saved us before that. So
okay, man, that pretty much sums it up, man. I mean, I can totally agree with what you're saying, man.
Yeah.
It's definitely not easy at all.
Nah,
you know,
bro.
for a person that's on the outside looking in, like, how do they like walk every day the way they do? I mean, it's not our might.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why we got the Bible. We got to read that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We fellowship with our brothers and sisters in Christ, man, and just be real with them.
Yeah. You gotta
give it.
be,
You know
please.
what I'm saying? Give it all to him. Lay it at his
Please.
feet, man. Because, man, situations can get you to like, man, I'm finna go back to the block.
Yeah.
I'm finna, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Real
do something
talk.
because we need to pay these bills.
Real
you know what I'm
talk.
saying?
Real talk.
But that small, still voice, it just lets you know, like, man, you done come too far.
And some real accountability.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And I think for the most part, man, like, you gotta be real. I don't care I don't care what the situation is. I don't care how bad it is.
For the people that's listening, when he say real, we ain't talking about go out there and hurt somebody.
Yeah.
Be real with yourself.
With yourself, man.
You know what I'm saying? Don't be trying to act like you something that you not. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead.
Yeah, that's how. Yeah, real talk, man. If you got somebody to talk to, if you got somebody that's gonna hold you accountable and you holding them accountable, what's the sense of holding me accountable if I can't be real with you?
Exactly.
Like outside of all of that, like dog, I'm dealing with it. Like I'm dealing with this, I'm dealing with that, I'm dealing with this. And if you can't be real with that person, then that person's not gonna be able to hold you accountable. No. You know what I'm saying? Or you're not giving that person, you're not giving God the trust. You're not giving him the trust and the honesty that he already knows. He already knows these things. But an open confession is good for the soul.
You know what the word says.
Yeah, you gotta be, man.